One of the most popular concepts that exists in relationships and, dating in general is the concept of negging. The concept of playful insults, right? We've all seen the concept of negging where men, will, jokingly insult women, like the concept of game. Now, is learning how to speak to people correct? Is it the right thing to do? Absolutely. But if there's one thing that I've learned over the years is you got to keep in mind that, the average woman has probably had hundreds of guys running game, quote unquote game, doing the negging, doing the playful insulting, running the same type of psychology games that you're attempting to do. And I'm not saying not to do it. That's not exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I think you should be aware of how you appear and how you look when you're trying to speak to women a certain way. And you got to realize that, it's not really a magic key you're looking for. You're not really looking for magic words to say. I mean, learning how to speak to women, it helps, but there's a lot of guys who have ventured into the path that you're going down, to try to to try to speak with the magic words that really focus on the game aspect. Do I think it's important learning how to speak to women? Absolutely. I absolutely do. But I think the other aspects of yourself are almost equally, if not even more important, like who you are, what you have going for yourself, how you react to certain situations, not putting all your eggs in one basket, not being too overly committed, you know? I think that is equally as important as not, if not more important than just the game aspect, right? And learning how to speak to women, it's absolutely important. That's what gets people to like you, right? Learning how to speak to people, that's what gets people to develop relationships with you. Absolutely. But keep in mind that when you're speaking to someone a certain way, when you're kind of like playfully insulting them, playfully teasing them, I'm not saying not to do it. What I'm saying is there's a lot of people who do what you do. There's a lot of people who read the same books that you do. There's a lot of people that have studied psychology the same way that you do, right? And are running the same tactics that you do. And a lot of them have failed. And I'm not saying not to do it. I'm saying if that is the only thing you focus on, you're going to be missing out on everything else, and everything else matters just as more, if not more. And you're going to realize it wasn't necessarily only about the game. It's about your full package, who you are as a person. One person looks at the aggregate of you, every part of you, and agrees, okay, this is a guy I can be associating with.